All right, so I saw one other movie this week, Killing Them Softly.
Hmm.
4 out of 5 is what I gave this movie. Stars Brad Pitt, and this is what I said about it. Enjoyed the juxtaposition of the 2008 financial crisis as the backdrop to this mobster noir-esque film that did a good job showing capitalism in its rawest form through long, drawn-out conversations between characters. I really enjoyed this movie. It was quite a bit different, for me at least. So it's kind of got the. I never really got into The Sopranos, but it's kind of got that vibe. It's even got James Gandolfini in it as one of the characters. Um,
Is this in theaters now? No, it's not.
no, I think it came out last October. It's on demand DVD.
Okay.
And Brad Pitt's the lead, but he doesn't show up for like the first 25 minutes of a movie that's only an hour and 35 minutes long. So that's
Huh.
interesting too.
Yeah.
Uh, so it revolves around three guys who think that they can get away with a crime against other mobster-like people, and without spoiling it, they have good reason to think they can get away with an easy crime, but it doesn't turn out to be so easy. Brad Pitt's the guy who has to come in and clean it up and take care of the riffraff. But what really steals the show is Richard Jenkins
Hmm.
um, as a nameless character. You just always see him in a parked car, and Brad Pitt gets in the car, and they have these long, drawn-out conversations about, the good old times, or can you live off of 50,000 a year? No, I don't think you can. Well, if you have this other business on the side, and they have like economic conversations, but through like a gangster lens. And so the movie's a lot more conversational and about economic woes of this sort of lifestyle that's very relatable to just a regular lifestyle, even if like they're killing people and cleaning up gambling problems as the line of business more so than Wall Street. But that's the funny thing, or maybe not funny, but in the background of most of these scenes, the movie takes place in 2008, and you've got the pending election. So there's the director very deliberately has the TV on in the background, and so between these long, drawn-out conversations, you'll hear just some recent history of Obama versus Bush and the bailout and all this stuff, and then you'll hear them talk about their woes in the gangster way. It was just a refreshing spin on the gangster theme. A little slow in some scenes, and there are some grotesque sort of mobster killings, but they're few and far between actually, because it's mostly conversational. But overall, I really enjoyed it.
Oh, the way you put that, actually, it sounds really appealing to me. And you call slow a criticism. Sometimes I like that. Give me a chance to take it all in. That sounds intriguing.
Yeah, and actually, I would recommend it for you specifically. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I'd recommend it to most people who aren't squeamish or unwilling, to see a mobster movie in the first place. But it's a slower, less killing-like mobster movie, so it might be right up your alley.
Long conversations. Cool.